Hello, Internet fans. You asked for it. We're all back with one of our epic wrestling shows.
No,
This is actually a wrestling show, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, would you put those up?
I like what he did there.
Funny you say, "Oh my God."
Yes. We've been wanting to do this forever and a day since we've seen this.
You've been wanting to do this forever and a day.
me too.
Yeah, you have. I kind of.
Yeah. We're going to talk about the 50 oh my God moments in WWE history. We watched the DVD, I would say around Christmas time last year.
50 years ago, we watched this DVD.
We're all older than we thought.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a 5-part.
Hopefully.
Yeah. The 10 moments in each segment. And there you go.
In theory.
In theory. Yeah. So, we're going to start off with oh my God moment number 50.
Oh my God.
And that was the most annoying thing on the DVD when we watched it the first time.
And the most annoying thing about this episode is going to be Stat Boy.
Nah, Jeff's here. It'll be Jeff.
Yeah, okay.
Because the first two epic wins was Bruce.
That's true.
Bruce is calm. Bruce is level-headed. Jeff doesn't do that.
No? Okay. Number 50, February 5th, 1988. Hulk Hogan gets screwed out of the title. The
That
original.
was number 50?
That was number 50. That was the original screw job from the main event. Backstory basically, Hogan versus Andre in a match. Andre goes for a cover. The referee counts 3. Hogan's shoulder kicks out. Title change. Andre surrenders the belt to DiBiase. And
Which starts what you were trying to get petitioned, right? To reinstate DiBiase's 8-day reign.
Because every other championship reign in WWE, with the exception of a couple, has started with awarding or relinquishing or whatever you want to call it, not an actual title change between one and another or one team and another. So I say if all these other title changes can be recognized, including the Hardcore Championship being awarded to Mick Foley, including all the European title basically being awarded to Triple H at the end of the day, DiBiase's reign should be recognized. He should be recognized as WWF champion. February 5th, 88 to February 13th, 88.
So 13th was the official date. It was shown that that title change never happened.
The official date that showed that President Jack Tunney is a son of a bitch. Rest in peace.
There you go. And it also showed that Dave and Earl Hebner are true, in fact, twin brothers.
But not quite identically alike. You know, Dave was a little bit more chunkier than Earl was in that video, at least. And Dave got chunkier as it went on, which is why he retired from.
And Earl's in
Earl's in TBA.
TBA.
To be announced.
Yeah.
You never know when Earl's going to show up anywhere.
Yeah, really.
To screw people left and right. Anyway.
The original screw job at number 50.
Yeah. Was it the original screw job, Wendy Richter and Spider Lady?
And that was a real screw job. This thing was all storyline.
Okay, the second original screw job. There's going to be a lot of screw jobs.
That's what she said.
Yeah, really. Number 49. June 7th, 2010. This is the newest on the entire list. The Nexus beats down John Cena on Monday Night Raw.
That was one of the greatest moments in modern television history. It was. Because what better way to make a name for yourself than to annihilate the top guys? So what? That it took 8 people to do it.
Now, I'm sorry.
What better way to make a name? That is how the original WCW ECW invasion should have been done.
I'm sorry, John. I mean, you're tough and all, but 8 guys, if you want to think you can beat 8 guys by yourself, good luck with that one, pal.
Hey, he did his best. He tried his hardest, and the Nexus took out everybody, not just John. They took out Punk, they took out Luke Gallows, they chased away Serena, they choked Justin Roberts with his own tie, you know, all these things.
Should have been Cole.
Should have been Cole.
Yeah. What, did Cole have a free pass with the Nexus?
Maybe he was part of the Nexus.
You never know.
Maybe.
You never know. Number 48. Same date, June 7th, but 11 years earlier. The chokeslam to hell between Big Show and Undertaker.
Where he went through the ring.
Where he went through the ring.
Yes. In the middle of a WWF title match.
Now, we put a ring together. We know what it's like. But you got to have some kind of super force to put a 200, 300-pound guy through the ring.
Or you can just set it up beforehand.
Yeah, you just
cut
cut a hole, make sure they aim for that spot, you know. This isn't the first time that somebody had been put through the ring with the maneuver. It was just the first time on WWE television.
Taz's was better when he went through the...
Exactly. Taz and Bigelow.
That's because Taz was under Bigelow and Taz died. Almost died.
It was still cool to see nonetheless.
And those two did it on a ramp too.
Yeah, a solid
wooden ramp, and they broke through that thing like it was butter.
You know,
True story.
true story. Number 47, March 31st, 1996 at WrestleMania 12, the Hollywood Backlot Brawl.
And see, this is where I have a little problem with this being an oh my god moment.
Goldust and Roddy Piper, just so you know.
Yeah. This entire thing was laid out step by step at the end of the day. It was filmed like a Hollywood movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing oh my god about it.
The only oh my god thing that I remember from seeing that was that they spliced in the O.J. Simpson footage of the freeway chase. When I saw that, I was like, wait a minute. I've seen this footage before.
That's what Vince exactly
I remember, before Vince said it, it's like, I remember seeing this footage because that police chase happened around the time of my graduation.
Were you rolling on the floor, laughing when you saw it?
No, I wasn't that far.
My big OMG moment was when they finally made it into the ring and Roddy decides to strip Goldust of his gold costume. And
Not something we needed to see, Hot Rod. Not a good look on Goldust.
And Dustin, he was wearing a teddy. Ugh. Gross.
That should be the OMG moment.
The OMG moment.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That I'll agree with.
The gold Cadillac, though, that was a cool car back then. I like the gold
I think
Cadillac.
Snoop Dogg has that in his garage now.
I think he does.
The Snoop DeVille.
But Snoop has the gold Cadillac, but Jeff Dunham has the Batmobile.
We learned about that's a cool
That's
one.
awesome.
The
My hero.
Batmobile. Number 46, September 7th, 1991. Jake Roberts and The Undertaker crashing the wedding party of Liz
That's
and
when it
Randy.
aired on
That's when it
television.
aired, yes.
But if you got the Coliseum home video, you know that it was on August 26th, the same day as the wedding.
Yes.
And I had that. And I saw
Thank
the whole
you.
thing. On SummerSlam 91, the DVD, where the DVD anthology or the DVD I got, they don't have that wedding reception. It's just, it ends with the wedding, and that's it.
And that's it.
So you have to get the Coliseum home video. You have to find that bootleg stuff at, Frankenstein's or something. You have to make that happen.
We don't support bootlegs. You have to do it legally, Jeffrey.
My big
You have to get the bootleg at Frankenstein's, or find it on eBay if you can find it that way. If you can't find it that way, drive out to wherever.
Here's the thing that I didn't like about it. The snake was a little garter snake. It wasn't like Damien. It wasn't a boa constrictor, a viper, a rattlesnake. It was just a little bitty garter snake.
Actually,
It was a garter snake to go along with Elizabeth's garter belt.
hey,
There you go.
the snake that shot out of the box was a garter snake, but the close-up they showed of the snake was actually a cobra.
Like Santino style? Are we talking,
Dark sad.
We're
No,
marks. What do we-
no appreciation for the classic stuff, man. It's all about Santino, who, by the way, when is this going up?
Next week.
Next week. So the Chamber's already happened.
Yes.
I'm just throwing that out there. Just shaking my head at Santino in general. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Number 45, April 5th, 2009, at WrestleMania 25. Another John Cena moment.
Of course.
With Big Show and Edge on his shoulders, he hits the attitude adjustment.
Now, Edge, to my knowledge, weighs about 2.5, maybe a little bit less.
250, 260.
Big Show at the time was, about 50 under 500.
Yep.
So you're looking at, 450
At
and
least
250,
700
at least 700 pounds on the man's back and shoulder.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That is creepy.
That didn't surprise me. It wasn't that OMG to me.
Edge went flying off.
Because Edge knew better than
Big
taking
Show
that
took the bump,
Yeah.
which is a bit of a science thing. It's like how hard do you have to throw these guys to get Edge to fly halfway across?
To
the
me,
ring?
that
Edge
wasn't.
didn't really... Oh, go ahead, Jay.
Go ahead.
To me, that wasn't that oh my god, because we had been shown in the past, both through home videos and features, that John Cena is a strong dude. So the fact that he did that didn't surprise me at all.
It would have surprised me more if he'd lifted him off the ring mat.
Or if it had been, say, Big Show and Mark Henry, or Mark Henry and Viscera, Big
God,
Show and Khali.
That's 1,000
That would be a
pounds.
little bit more impressive.
Okay.
You could even rupture yourself that way.
was about to say, do it like that. We'd be visiting John in the hospital with get well cards for his leg. Still.
9-hour surgery.
3 years later.
Yeah, really. All right, next up, number 44, June 27th, 2004. The Great American Bash, the
Yes.
Concrete Crypt.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
Poor Paul.
That was such a fail.
That was such a fail. The whole thing was.
They pre-taped that segment.
And the pre-tape rehearsal ended up on the internet, which was the best part.
Like, seriously. That's about as much fail as Great Khali is World Heavyweight Champion.
What is that horrid sound?
Oh, it's just the workers outside.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, Paul, rest in peace.
Although he came back.
Seriously, we've seen him at NWA. He's not dead.
That's right. And Paul himself came back. The character came back a few years later and turned on the Undertaker. It's like, that's what you get for turning on me. Always comes back to get you in the end.
That's right.
That's right.
Number 43, April 27th, 1998.
Yes.
DX invades WCW.
Now, is this invades WCW headquarters or is this invades Nitro? Because there were two different things.
Invades Nitro.
Invades Nitro. That was
with the tank and they
the
go to the scope in Norfolk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Road Dog.
That's
Follow
right.
him at BG James. I believe that's his Twitter account.
No, it's WWE.
WWE Road Dog.
WWE
Yeah.
Road Dog.
Knocking on the door. Did you get your ticket? Did you buy your tickets? No, I got them for free.
Why is that? Because WCW does what? Sucks! Yeah!
There you go.
See, DX, that was DX at its best. You can talk about the Triple H, Shawn Michaels Jr., you can talk about the pre-DX Army DX of Shawn, Hunter, Chyna, and Rude, but the DX Army was the shit.
And at least
I completely agree. And I still say to this day, one of the biggest nails in WCW's coffin was closing that gate on them.
Oh, yeah.
They should have been allowed to storm that arena because everybody and their mama would have changed the channel to see what was happening.
Yep.
And at least
WCW done fucked up.
At least WCW would mention WWE. The reverse didn't really happen. Because
Until Vince owned it.
Exactly. WWE thought the other companies were taboo, Well, you can't talk about WCW. You can't talk about them. But WCW...
You can just make fun of them and call Millionaire Ted the Huckster and the Nacho Man.
Yeah,
Steve
really.
Gene.
Yeah, exactly. And they have fake Razor Ramon and fake Diesel.
Hey, yo.
Number 42, February 2nd, 1998, on the Outlaws throwing a dumpster off the stage.
Damn.
More DX at their best. I mean, granted, the Outlaws weren't in DX yet at this point, but still, you could see the groundwork being
And
laid.
at least Foley and Funk were cushioned with packing peanuts. Unlike that with Kane and Ryder a couple weeks back. That was messed up.
There's two people
Or
in there.
last week, whatever it was. That was
There's
messed
two
up.
people in that dumpster. This isn't... And then... Boom.
And then they come back with Funk dragging an IV in a hospital gown. And it's like, even Foley in his book was like, yeah, not a good look, Granddad.
He's got the soft collar on, I think.
Yeah,
Nick got
I
the
think
collar
so.
on.
I think so.
But,
Yeah.
for my money, the New Age Outlaws are kind of, they get too much credit and not enough credit all at the same time.
And it's definitely one of my big regrets about not going to Wrestling Reunion was the fact I missed the Outlaws.
Yeah.
Because they're awesome.
It was funny as hell.
That was 41, right?
That was 42. This is 41.
One more for this
For this
part.
installment.
For this installment, yes.
December 13th, 2001, from SmackDown, the grocery store brawl between Stone Cold and Booker T.
Y'all, take this one.
I mean, they were hitting them with eggs, flour, cookies, you name it in the grocery store, they used it. Booker T looked like a ghost.
It took 10 years for Stone Cold to make my fave 5 again, dog.
Did we
What?
pass by that grocery store on one of our road trips?
Where was that grocery store?
I think it was out here in California somewhere. That's
Grocery.
where we did.
Could you imagine if people did that now in the grocery store? How much?
Stone Cold, I'm coming for you, sucker.
Can't say that because he's not that.
I
You
actually
can't say sucker.
tweeted Road Dogg about if they could bring up that infamous Booker T promo that's on YouTube. You know the one.
And Road Dogg probably was like, "Oh,
No.
you didn't know? Can't hear that, dog."
You need to own it. Whatever they do, the best of Booker T DVD, They need to throw that promo on it. Because there is not a Best of Booker T DVD without that promo.
As long as they censor the N-word.
No.
No.
Censorship. They've got to find the clip on YouTube that actually loops it and slow-mo's it. They've got to use that clip.
Not one of your best
Coming for
moments.
you. Coming for you. Coming for you. Coming for you.
Not one of your best moments, Booker, but funny nonetheless. We got 40 more to go. Stay tuned. The next parts are coming up.
Crap.